How are we doing, folks? We're back again after a big break, and then we did our episode last night.
Blimey, Governor, they're like London buses.
Yeah.
You don't see them for ages, and you get two at once.
Here we go. So welcome back to Maidencast, and if this is your first time, this is the show where we started out in the thick of lockdown. We decided to review an album a week, and we ended up doing the entire back catalogue of Iron Maiden, including side projects and solo albums all along the way. And then we've been chipping in now and then with any news that comes up. We did an episode last night reacting to Bruce's new single, Afterglow of Ragnarok. And typical.
And then the inconsiderate bastard who didn't release the information last night, he releases it at 8 o'clock this morning. So here we are again.
Here we are again. So Luke's actually read this, but I haven't read it because I've not done any preparation. So what shall I do? Shall I just read this out and you can react as it goes, or do you just want to fill me in?
Yeah, but you want to read it out because it's news to you, isn't it? So
right, okay. So
you're getting the Joe's live reaction to the news, people.
Yeah, right. Bruce Dickinson last night unveiled the dramatic, action-packed video for Afterglow of Ragnarok, the first single to be taken from his upcoming solo album, The Mandrake Project, in front of a packed audience at the opening day of CCXP 23, Brazil's huge Comic-Con event in Sao Paulo.
That explains why it was at 10 to 10. Obviously,
right. Yeah, because that's another thing as well. We did it gone 10 last night, and by the time we downloaded the video and then uploaded the video, it was gone midnight by the time I went to bed last night. He premiered the spectacular film and revealed further details about the album forthcoming comic series called it in partnership with Z2 or Z2. Z2 are the ones that keep releasing albums in comic book form. So do you remember they started off with Anthrax, Among the Living? They did Abigail by King Diamond, and Abigail was a concept album anyway. I remember you saying I could see them doing Operation Mindcrime.
Yeah.
They've just, funnily enough, they've just released.
They probably would have done if Queensryche wasn't such a mess with Jeff Tate and the rights and all that.
But they've about to release, or if they haven't already released, they're doing Peace of Mind. So it'll be a comic book
that one,
for each song, and they've released
they're doing all right at a minute then.
Right, yeah, but again, it's like you buy one, you got to buy them all, so it gets a bit, I can't be bothered with this, it gets a bit hard work. But yeah, it looks like they're I think they do action figures as well. I can't quite remember, but anyway, after releasing 2000 CCXP exclusive versions of the comic to the delight of the international comic community. Right, here we go. The Mandrake Project will be released on the 1st of March via BMG on double vinyl, deluxe CD, digi-sleeve, DV, CD and digital formats.
The money, boys and girls.
Yeah. Across 10 inventive, expansive and absorbing tracks. We've got 10 tracks, okay. Bruce Dickinson and his long-term co-writer, producer Roy Z, have created one of 2024's defining rock albums. I love Bruce's confidence. I mean,
he don't fuck about. Mind you, Bruce Dickinson, Yeah. You've earned it. Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. Like, it's self-belief, isn't it? And he was like that with Chemical Wedding. It's like, this is the best album.
Yeah, I mean, and this is like, who said, I want to do a fucking gig in a war zone, and then went to Sarajevo, So.
Yeah. And I'm not saying Chemical Wedding was the best album of that year, but I can't think of one that was better than it. So, sonically heavy and rich in musical textures, it sees Bruce bring to life a musical vision long in the making and features one of the finest vocal performances of his career. Well, if that single's anything to go by, I'd back that.
And that's a bold statement, isn't it? Because his voice has been top notch recently. So,
the recorded largely at LA's Doom Room with Roy Z doubling up as both guitarist and bassist. The lineup of the Mandrake Project is rounded up by keyboard maestro
Mysteria.
Right, thank you. And Dave Marino, both of whom also featured on Bruce's last solo album, Tyranny of Souls. All right, so okay, that was 2005.
Yeah.
We've got the track listing, right?
Track listing, yeah. There's some run times here. Only a couple of short.
Afterglow of Ragnarok is the opening track.
Yeah, I think we called it. Well, I think I called it last night, didn't I? I think it sounds like an opener.
Yeah, fair enough. Too many doors to hell.
Track 6.
Eternity has failed, right?
Eternity has failed now, not if it should fail. It failed when Steve Harris got hold of it.
Right, here we go. Fans of both Bruce Dickinson and Iron Maiden will notice the album features curiously named Eternity Has Failed, which first appeared in a different form entitled If Eternity Should Fail on Iron Maiden's 2015 album, The Book of Souls, illustrating how long the creative process for the Mandrake project has been in the works. Now, I'm guessing there's no point in just putting the same song.
No, he said himself he's reworked it, whatever that means.
Yeah, but so what I'm thinking, was this like a little, that's the introduction on its own? So say like he wanted to do the album. I've got an inkling that he's going to do this album in full at the shows. He'll do a, the hits at the end. But then again, how long is this album?
I mean, it's going to be long. I mean, the last track's fucking 10 minutes
at a glance.
So it's
yeah, but if it's a
concept,
when else is he going to do it?
Exactly. He wanted to do fucking Senjutsu in full, didn't he? Do you know what I mean? So he's not above doing that. So you may very well get it.
Right, where was I? Brand's been in the works. Bruce previously described the lead single Afterglow of Ragnarok as a heavy song, and there's a great big riff driving it, but there's also a real melody in the chorus and displays the light and shade of the rest of the album brings. And the track is brought vividly to life in the cinematic video, which premiered last night. Directed by award-winning director Ryan McFall, written by Bruce Dickinson and acclaimed British writer Tony Lee, whose lengthy credits include 2000 AD. I didn't know that.
No, he's been around.
DC and Marvel, ranging from Doctor Who and Star Trek to Spider-Man and X-Men. The film unveils Dr. Necropolis, the main protagonist at the heart of the Mandrake project. It also sets the scene for story to come, reflecting a dark narrative contained in an 8-page comic book prequel, which features in the 7-inch gatefold vinyl release of the single. I was thinking as well, there's elements of Hellraiser in there as well. Do you think?
Yeah, I'd say I'm going to have to watch the video, without the song, because trying to do one or the other, I get distracted by the other. Do you know what I mean? So I want to basically watch the video on mute just to try and get the narrative. But yeah, I can.
There'll be Easter eggs in there as well. Yeah. You've got, I reckon, in the credits, there'll be stuff hidden in there, or images in that. Right, we've got a nice little shot here of the CD here. Looks like this is the deluxe edition, and it does come with a book. I thought the comic book would be sold separately. That's probably what you're going to get.
It is if you read a bit further down.
Oh, right.
It's created by Bruce Dickinson. The comic series is scripted by Tony
I thought it would be a CD,
stunningly illustrated by
digipack CD thing. This is a
spoiler,
by the way, for the video I'm going to make.
Issues.
And then it would be like, do you remember when Senjutsu and Book of Souls came in like a book form?
Yeah.
I thought you would either just get the basic CD, or you would get like a comic book in a sleeve cover, and the CD will be in there with it.
Yeah,
I thought maybe that, but that's what that looks like.
Yeah, so the comic's coming out 12 quarterly issues, and then 3 annual graphic novels. So this is going to go on. This is 3 years in the making, mate. This is going to be
a bit like this,
starting in January.
This is Demon Hunter's latest album. So, Demon Hunter's all the way back there, but yeah, like I was picturing something like this. So you go like that. There's part 1 of a 4-part comic, which is I pre-ordered the rest, but they're going to be coming out sporadically. And then that's your lyrics and shit with exclusive liner notes in there. And then you get like your CDs actually in that.
Yeah.
And there's some other bits and bobs in there. But yeah, I was thinking something like along those lines would be the because this is a concept album as well. So,
but looking at the formats and that, like we were saying last night, our Tyranny of Souls was just sort of like, oh, here you go. This has got the full weight of Rod Smallwood behind it. This has got the marketing machine out doing overtime. fucking, you know, different like t-shirts and all that sort of shit. They're really going for it. I mean, Bruce must owe something on his mortgage still, you know. So, but no, they you know, if the fans want it, there's stuff there for them to buy. There's some pretty cool stuff there. So,
right,
he's definitely going all out.
Ryan McFall comments: many years before I was a director, I have fond memories of various music videos that spoke to me, and one of those was "Can I Play with Madness" by Iron Maiden. Yeah, I was thinking the other day, I was watching a music video that, what was it? It doesn't matter, but it's just like, yeah, they'd never make this now. Like they were like mini films.
They were, yeah, they were events, weren't they? You had guys like Wayne Isham and stuff like that doing the Metallica stuff. It was all professional. You know, I know obviously budgets are what it is, and the music industry is not the same as it was.
Well, MTV isn't a thing anymore either.
Nah,
you know, that was the place to be seen.
Yeah, but the thing is, you've now got a place for YouTube where you can watch music videos on demand. Surely it would have been even fucking more prevalent now to get your stuff out and professionally shot. But
yeah, but that was just a giant advert that reflected in album sales. But now you're going to put a thing on YouTube. What are you going to get? You're going to get a percentage of the
saying that. Yeah, like as you say, the music business ain't what it used to be.
And what's it going to reflect back in? What are they going to make it back in? Spotify listens.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyway, where was I? For me, it defines what a music video is. Little did I know, many years later, I'd been on a call with one of the stars of that video, Mr. Bruce Dickinson, discussing ideas for a music video. Bruce felt like a kindred spirit from that moment.
Here we go. What?
Oh,
the director's involved. Come on, down you get.
Oh, I didn't see it. I was reading the thing.
Been invaded.
Where was I? Right, and therefore, the only right that we attempted to bring the story of Afterglow of Ragnarok to life in a live-action form. There's got to be more than one of these, isn't there? Naturally, the music is a big part of the engine of the music video, and this track was a heavy hitter from the first play. But beyond that, I firmly believe it's also the passion of the artist that defines the results. Bruce's passion is unmatched. I really hope the fans find themselves taking Necropolis's journey with the Mandrake juice time and time again. Mandrake juice. Right, okay, there's a little teaser for you there. Mandrake juice.
Yeah, it sounds like
this is the start of something very special. Right. So that was Ryan McFall's comment. Right, the Mandrake project is not just an album, but a dark adult story of power, abuse, and a struggle for identity set against the backdrop of scientific and occult genius. Created by Bruce Dickinson, the comic series is scripted by Tony Lee.
Fucking hell, that'd be different. Jesus
dude.
Christ. Yeah.
And stunningly illustrated by Staz Johnson for C2 Comics. Released as 12 quarterly issues that will be collected into 3 annual graphic novels. The first episode will be released in comic shops on January 17th, 2024.
So we'll be reading that before we obviously get the music. So because the album's out on the 1st of March. So
yeah, Bruce Dickinson and his phenomenal band will bring the music of the Mandrake project to life with a major headline tour. And got 4 details there. Right, let's have a look at the pre-order then. Let's
yeah, there's some nice gear there.
Can I please just keep some money once? What's the best one to look on then? HMV? Rough Trade?
I went onto them his store.
Oh, you got. Store, I just saw tickets. There was one above it. Right.
Fuck HMV.
Exclusive signed photo card. I've obviously got to order it here, then, ain't you?
Yeah.
Mind you, you've got a signed book anyway.
Yeah.
Right, what we got?
2 different t-shirts.
Book pack, CD and vinyl with limited signed photo card. Same thing, but with a t-shirt. I'm not really bothered about the t-shirt. I've actually given up buying t-shirts. Did I tell you that? Or have I mentioned that? Yeah, I'm not buying any more band t-shirts. I'll buy them for my kid, but I'm not buying them for myself. There's a thing I'll do now. Right, what we got? Mandrake Project, book pack, CD and vinyl, digi-sleeve. Oh, right, so it's all free.
Yep.
I'm not sure I'm bothered about the vinyl. I find vinyl to like collecting vinyl would be too much hard work.
Yeah, it'd be a bit different. Mind you have got
and you're looking at 30 quid a pop now. Sorry, no. Yeah.
If it's
right.
If it's like, you know, special vinyl, you can understand it, can't you? But when it's just black, it's like
yeah, so we got a triple panel digi-sleeve CD, right? That's cool. And then the Mandrake Project Super Deluxe. Yeah, that looks like what I was saying. It looks like you just get the book with a CD.
Yeah.
And then a bunch of oh no, the hoodie looks good.
Yeah, so you got one for t-shirt.
Oh, the 7-inch is back for sale.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to pick that up. I didn't get it last time, so I want to read that prequel. So otherwise, I think you're going to be a bit lost if you ain't fully up on it.
Right, so you got to get the photo card. To get the signed photo cards, you got to get the one of the bundles. But
yeah,
I'm not too fussed about that.
No, I mean, like you say, we've got signed book and all that, you know. So, but
getting like CD, and I might get the 7-inch
and the book and all that would be pretty cool. But
yeah, I think I'll just do that, personally. But have a look on there, folks, and
yeah, there's definitely something to spend your Christmas money on. But no, this should be interesting. I mean, it's like I say, it's quite a long album. And like I say, the last song, 10 minutes.
I can imagine him doing the full thing. I'm gonna put me cards on the table there. I'm willing to have a bet we're gonna get the full album. Because when else would he do it?
Yeah.
And yeah, you got to.
If it's a concept album,
if it's a concept album, everyone's.
If you're that into the concept, which Bruce clearly is, then to not play it in full, it's like Queensryche going out in '89 and not playing Mindcrime in full.
Yeah. You know? I reckon we'll get the album and then maybe the Tower and Tattooed Millionaire, or no, it'll definitely do Tears of the Dragon. What am I talking about?
Of course it will. Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon you're going to get the full album and then an encore at the end.
Yeah.
That's my.
Yeah, a bit like what Maiden did with Matter of Life and Death. Play the thing, and then an encore, probably four songs of just hits, and
hopefully he'll do Licking the Gun.
You got fucking you got no hope, son.
Because that's my favourite. No, it's exciting times.
Yeah, it is. Fucking man.
Adrian Smith being in the band was turned out to be a.
Yeah, I think that was just people wishful thinking, wasn't it? They're like, he was in the band last time, he'll do it this time. Perhaps Adrian just wants to do some fishing.
Yeah.
Because he's been out with Richie Kotzen. He's just done a fucking world tour in Maiden, and he's gearing up for another fucking world tour.
You never know, mate. There may be another one of them albums coming out as well.
Oh, yeah, I imagine it will be.
Yeah.
Because they're all between 60 and 70, and Nico obviously older than that. So that's why Steve ain't slowing down, because, that's why none of them are slowing down, really. But no, I imagine Adrian just wants to fish. When you write an autobiography about fishing, he just wants to sit by a river somewhere and do fuck all.
Yeah. Went fishing once, didn't like it. I bet it's nice to do in the summer, but in the winter.
That depends. That shows it how much, if you're into fishing or not. If you're doing it in the winter, in your waders and all that fucking geared up.
I can't. I've got one expensive hobby. Thank you. I ain't going to start another.
That's it, yeah, exactly. But no, so there's some fucking gear there, and so hopefully you guys have got something out of this. 2 in 2 days.
I've got to find another thumbnail now.
Yeah. Well, you've got the album cover now, haven't you? So
yeah, good point. Right.
So we'll
be on that. Rightio then, folks. Maidencast, another news instalment, and we'll be back probably tomorrow at this rate. Let's see how it goes.
When Blaze announces his fucking album.
Yeah, as always, thanks for watching. Let us know in the comments what your thoughts are. Yeah. And next time there's some sort of news in the Maiden universe,
we'll be on it.
Back.
We'll be on it.
Have a good weekend, everyone.
Yep.
Take care.
Laters.